What's up, everybody? Back at the shop. Let's get some work done. Today I'm gonna disassemble the front end. I'm gonna finish my side skirt fiberglass so I can let that dry, and while that dries I'll disassemble the front end of the car so I can finish spraying the primer. And before I spray the primer, I gotta weld a couple plates, reinforce some areas, and I think that should be it. Oh, I gotta add I'll show you guys later. I gotta add 2 nuts. I gotta weld 2 nuts to the actual tubs so I can bolt one of my reservoirs on there, so I have to be catching the nuts on the other side of the fender, so just a little couple things here and there just to get ready for paint completely, so I don't have to fucking grind paint down once it's fully painted. So let's get started on that. Alright, so the fiberglass work is kind of done. Here there was a little chunk missing, so I had to shape it out. That cracked, just clamped it. Fiberglass, they reinforced it. Hopefully that does the job. Now I have to let that dry. So now I can continue to doing the front end of the car. So let's get started. So lights are off. Now I'm gonna take the fenders off. As soon as I do that, I'm gonna take the hood off. But I gotta tack these little nuts in place, the same as the nuts for this. So I can mount that there, so it can come on and off, and I don't have to worry about catching the nuts on this side, because the light will be there. So let's do that. This gun saves your life 1,000,000%, no matter what you're doing. The hood is off. All there's room for activity, so I can weld some shit. Hood secure. So So let's finish tacking some stuff. What's up, guys? Next day, back at the shop. I did some work already on the car a little bit. Bash bars off. I welded a couple things, and what else? I went and got some paint. It's in my backpack. I'll show you guys in a bit. And that's pretty much all I did. So I'm gonna retouch up some areas in the engine bay with some Bondo and sand it off, and that should be completely it. Ready for paint. Took my headlight bracket so they can scan it, see what color it was, and they were good. So I got some polish here, some reducer, mixing cups, activator for clear, clear, high temp because Florida, and some base coat. So let's see what this looks like. Cream, same color. Soon to be on there. So that's the paint. Right now I'm gonna go eat because I'm fucking starving. I have not ate absolutely anything. And then I'm gonna come back because Daniel's gonna be priming his car, so be a good chance to reprime mine. And maybe we can shoot some color today, maybe not, who knows, we'll see, we'll find out. So, I'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, update. Took the front piece off, took the 2 plates for the bash bar off. Now I'm gonna take this middle section off. I already took the bolts off right here. Gotta took the ones off the thing, and I'm just gonna hammer it out, see if it moves. And start prepping everything else. As you can see, this comes off, just bolt it on. Now you can literally just slide any engine in. So I'm gonna prep this surface rust, and just cover anything up, sand any last details, Bondo a little bit of areas, but that should be it. Should be completely it. Alright guys, car is almost all fully prepped. I'm gonna wipe it down with acetone a little bit just to get any like dirt that's like laying around. I already blew air. So after that, then I'm gonna cover the place up, and then we should be able to lay some primer. I'm not gonna get really too detailed into it because I already showed a video on primering the engine bay. So now it's just like the final, you know, touch up. But I'll show you guys a bit. Alright, so I did the last touch-ups of Bondo on the firewall and inside there. While that dries, I'm gonna set up this tarp, see if I can hang it from the ceiling or just from somewhere so all the paint doesn't travel that way. So let's do that. That's it for tonight. It's getting a little cold, so I doubt I'm gonna spray this tonight. Might mess up or not react right. So I finished all the Bondo work, prepped it, welded it. Everything is finally done that I can think of. So I'm gonna let I sprayed like filler primer in like some areas, so I'm gonna let that dry. Come tomorrow morning, see how the weather is, or tomorrow night, evening, and see if I can lay down a full coat of primer through the paint gun, and see if we can lay down the actual color on this thing. I'm excited to finally see it cream again. So there it is. Everything's off. Everything's taped off. One side of the car, back. In there, I'm gonna paint this in there too, so that's why it's wrapped. Other side as well. Put the tarp up. So hopefully tomorrow we can do this. So make sure you comment, share, subscribe, like the video, and hopefully next video this thing will be painted and we can start putting it back together.